All right, the viewers, I am Abhishek Matre, a host for today's podcast, and with me, my colleague Sachin Kalia, who is the Microsoft MVP and the technical speaker in various different conferences. He's a good blogger as well. You can follow him on Twitter and other social media platforms. So, without wasting the time, I would like to introduce, call upon Sachin. Sachin, over to you.
Hi Abhishek, thank you so much for your warm welcome and thanks for joining me in.
So, Sachin, what would be the topic for today? I believe we must talk about Terraform because I know you are doing some experiment nowadays in the Terraform. So, I'm curious to understand what is Terraform?
Yes, sure. Yeah, definitely. Well, you said I'm exploring Terraform nowadays. Actually, there is a time need. We should understand how does it work and where should we utilize the Terraform features because like we are into the multi-cloud world nowadays. We are not only restricted to a single cloud platform. So that's about the Terraform. We should go on.
Right. Good. So, what is the benefit of using Terraform?
There are various major benefits actually I would say as I said we are into multi-cloud nowadays. We are not only restricted to Azure or Amazon, so we do have other platform as well like Alibaba. We do have Google Cloud as well. So whenever we think about provisioning a resource across different cloud platform, then the one thing which strikes in my mind it is Terraform.
That's great. Good. Good. Uh, my next question could be related to this Terraform is why, in what situation, and why to use the Terraform?
Yeah, primary purpose of Terraform is it is an open source infrastructure as a code,
Right.
which is provided by HashiCorp organization and written on HashiCorp language and very well known as SCL. So it provides in order to provision a resource on your center infrastructure, then we can utilize the Terraform.
Okay. Cool. So, what is the difference when you are using your native resource provisioning, and why should we move to Terraform then?
Okay, I would tell you a few key features while we should opt about Terraform. If I consider the first one is definitely infrastructure as a code. The infrastructure is described using the advanced configuration language, and it can be changed, shared, and reused among people. And the execution plan, the Terraform has a planning strategy. Whenever you execute, say, dry run to the configuration, it shows the changes to be made to your infrastructure before making an actual changes. So this is another one. And if we go after this, then resource graph. So it helps you to create a graph about all those resources and reflects their dependency in one on another. The another one is the change automation. The changes can be made to your infrastructure with very less human intervention, and which helps in avoiding the possible human error, right? So whenever you perform or you execute set of statement, then it prior to deploying to your infrastructure, either it is Azure or Amazon or Google Cloud or another other service provider, so it tells you that this is what I'm about to provision, and are you happy with that? Then if you agree, then it starts. There are certain set of commands that we utilize, probably that we'll be seeing in upcoming video session, which will be more technical in nature. So probably I'll be targeting about Terraform, how can we utilize with Azure primarily, and after that we can think about the other clouds as well.
That's great news. In fact, we will be waiting for the next coming podcast, which has various hands-on exercises as well. So, Sachin, before ending this small session, because we two people are working remotely, so
Yeah,
I would like to ask one last question, please. So, this
yeah,
is regarding
please.
as it is a open source, and nowadays the open source is taking a market very well. almost it is welcomed by every kind of cloud platform. So can we use this Terraform in other clouds as well?
Indeed, indeed, we can utilize a single platform can be utilized to provision for the different resource providers. So you can utilize the different set of resource providers which interacts with their respective and the native capabilities. So it provisions resource on that basis. So if I take an example of Azure, then we can use Azure's provider in order to interact with that. Not only we are restricted to this, so we can utilize the implicit dependency, the explicit dependency. We can put the various condition that also provides into native capabilities of each and every Azure cloud or uh, Amazon as well as onto Google. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Sachin. And I'm expecting the future sessions on Terraform, which would have more detailed content. So thank you very much for your time today. And I think we will speak you again regarding the new content.
Yeah,
Thanks, Sachin.
sure. The next section probably yeah.
Yeah, go on, please. Sachin, can you tell me about your future plans?
Yes, I'll be targeting to write and to speak about how can we utilize Terraform for Azure, how can we provision a resource and can utilize their best capabilities over the ARM template, which is a native way to write or provision your code through the JSON. So there will be more which will be coming very soon.
Right.
Thank you.
Thanks for the day, Sachin. Thank you very much. We'll meet you again shortly with another good content. Thank you so much.